Hey everyone, and welcome to my video where I'm going to be going over quotations and citation elements within your HTML. So let's go ahead and get started. So for the first quotation element that we're going to be reviewing, it's called the block quote tag. So what this tag does is it's going to indent anything that's inside of that tag. So any content that's inside of the tag is going to be indented, and it's used for citing. So let me demonstrate how to do this. So a block quote, what you do is you start it like this, and you type block quote. And let's say that you take something from, I don't know, Wikipedia or something, or like Google, or like, I don't know, your own website. I guess I'm going to use my own website, um, GastonPista.com. And then I copied and pasted something from there. And let's say that I copied and pasted the text, Gaston is awesome. And then here I have, a normal paragraph. So let's see what this is going to look like. So here I have the page. So as you can see, it indented Gaston is awesome. Now the next element that I want to show you guys is the Q element, and it's short for quotation. If you use this Q element, what's going to happen is the browser is going to insert quotations around it. So essentially, it's like doing something like this, right? So here, let's still be our tag here. So it's essentially doing something like this, like Stone is awesome. But let's use the Q tag for this. And let's save this. And so you'll see that the bottom one has a Q tag and the top one doesn't, but it has quotations. So let's see what this looks like. So I'm going to refresh the page. And here you can see, let me zoom in, that it's the same thing. This right here has the Q tag, and this right here doesn't. Now, what the browser is doing is it's allowing me to select, since this is actual text that I inputted, it's allowing me to highlight it. Whereas over here, you guys can see that it's not. Now, let's say that I wanted to abbreviate Gaston is awesome. So the way that I would do this is with the abbreviation tag. So let's remove all this, and let's just write a paragraph. Gaston is awesome, otherwise known as GIA. And then we'll give it a title right here. And if you remember, title, what this does is it pops up a tooltip. So I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but if you have title over here as an attribute, it's going to pop up a tooltip. So let's save this, and let's refresh our page here. Oh, I forgot my end quote. But anyway, so you can see that the abbreviation tag, what it did is it created some lines under here. And if I hover my mouse over it, you can see the tooltip. But most importantly, the abbreviation tag signifies that it's an abbreviation, and it lets the user know that by putting these dots underneath it. So for the next element that I want to show you guys is the address element. And what this is used for is for displaying any contact information that you may have. So, for example, an address. So let's show an example of this. So so I'm going to show you guys that Gaston was here. Now I'm going to do an address tag, and then I'm going to do Gaston was also here and here. So for the address, I'm going to do 123 Fake Street, Chicago, Illinois, and then the zip code. So this is the address tag. Now, what the address tag does is it's going to add a line break between anything that's before it and anything that's after it. So what you're going to see here when I save this and refresh the page is that this is going to be underneath this address tag and not next to it like how it is here. Oh, wait a second. I missed an S here. So let me put that in. Okay, let me save this and refresh. Here you go. So you can see that the address was put in here, and it added a line break right before it, and it added a line break after it. So to make this look prettier, we can always refresh. And there you go. Here's my address. And it italicized it as well. Now let's say that you have a title, for instance, of a book that you wanted to cite. For example, the Hunger Games book. So what you could do is use the cite tags. So I would do something like the Hunger Games was a great book. Save. I'm going to refresh my page, and here you can see that it italicized the Hunger Games because it's a title of a book, and I specified this by using the cite tag. And last but not least, I want to show you guys a tag called BDO. What BDO stands for is a bidirectional override. So a real cool thing that you can do with this is reverse the text direction. So for instance, we have The Hunger Games was a great book. It sure was. So if we wanted to reverse this, we would use BDO, move this to the end, and here we have to specify a direction. So I would do direction, and then you can see I have left to right or right to left. I'm going to do right to left. So I'm going to save it, and let's refresh the page. And here you can see that it reversed the text for me. So anyway, I hope that this video helped. Hit the thumbs up button if it did. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to get notified whenever new content comes out. And yeah, that's about it. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.